Hello. Ah, yeah. Let's go. Let's pause that. Over here. Let's hide the webcam. Hold on. There. Better. Any individual suffering from anxiety or depression may not have self-experience playing this game. For content we're playing with it. Yep. No, we're not suffering from other than playing Doki Doki. You agree that you're at least age of 13 of years of age. Oh, I can't read. And your consent to your exposure of highly esteemed content. I agree. Doki Doki Literature Club. Full screen. Game. Now why is it? Oh, what's going on with that? I like this song. It's a pretty good song. Let me make sure it's okay. Now. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Okay. Please enter your name. Your mama. No. Let's put my regular name. There we go. Hey! Who's this? I see an annoying girl going toward you from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we worked together, so she's annoying. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but this kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Just started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I don't let another crosswalk unless they already catch up to me. I want to say that, but I don't want to say that. Yeah, no. Overslept again. But I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me. Maybe, but only because I stopped and wait for you. And you say like you're thinking about ignoring me. No, I was. That's mean. Thanks. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Could have ditched you. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nix, have you decided on a club to join yet? No. Nah. If anything, I'll join the Losers Club. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I could have been lying. Did I? See, I probably lied. I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So you really likes to worry a little too much about me. And I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, sounds like me. Sounds definitely like me. Games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. So we're a socially awkward team that likes games, anime. Sounds like me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Is it not captured? I didn't realize it's not captured. Alright. Trying to fix this real quick. I just realized I'm reading, but it's not on. Hold on, let's save this real quick. Do auto? Just do auto. Pause. What's this here? You can use skip button to fast forward through text you already read. And I know you're happy, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What's a NEET? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Of course. Of course I trust you. I do not trust her. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Shut up. Alright. I'll look at a few cubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. We at least promise we can try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself be so pictured by such a carefree girl? Well, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Oh, I have also never played this game before. I've never seen any playthrough of this game before. So yeah. All I know is you're the killer. That's all I know. If I'm honest. Never played this game before in my life. So yeah, this is great. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So Yori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Bad idea. Never go to the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Okay. Sayori. Yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. Oh, she's doing the little Naruto-kun. Shut up. So Yuri is vice president of the literature club. Man, I don't care. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Considering how dumb she is, I would have never thought either. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Does she even know anything? I said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah. Literature? Not my thing. Yeah. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? No. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new— oh my god. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I would literally slap you right now. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell so Sayori is that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I don't like this girl already. She's on my nerves. And this song, man. All that alongside. Can you even hear me? What? Let me turn it down a little bit. I feel like it's so loud. It's like so loud. Okay. Return. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes. Let's go. Shut up. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey. A cupcake is a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I am not the new member. I only said I'd come for a cupcake. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? Let's around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I like you already. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thank you. But most of it's not true. Lolly. Seriously? You brought a boy? Are you sexist? What's that word? Hold on, let's Google a word real quick. Word for against misandrous. Girl 2 is a misandrous. Wait. Oh, that's way to kill the atmosphere. Shut up. I'd smack you. Ah, thanks. A nice surprise. I don't know who this girl is. Welcome to the club. I just stare blankly, not acknowledging any word they just said. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, maybe brown hair, purple hair, but I don't like pink hair. Nah. Yeah. Misandrous. Right here. This girl. I don't know. Like, I guess. Then I don't know who this girl is. Yeah. What are you looking at? I'm not looking at you, that's what I'm looking at. Look at that big apple. She probably has like a big forehead hiding behind her bangs or something. If you want to say something, say it. Not say it. You know, small boobs. Sorry. You ain't sorry. So that's Natsuki. Is she the president? Shut up. Look with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. So is that like a freshman? She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Thanks for the cupcake. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I can tell. This is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. The purple hair? Ha! Don't say things like that. Well, you do sound pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. Yee. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both. Who is this girl? Oh, this is Sayori. Who's the other girl? Sounds like you already know Monica. Oh. Isn't she the killer, right? I think that's like all I know. Is that right? That's right. Monica. It's great to see you again, Lynx. I don't even know who you are. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Your mom. Monica's probably the most popular in the girls' class, smart, beautiful, athletic, physically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. A little what? You bricked up right now, bro? You bricked up? Cause I ain't bricked up. Come sit down, Lynx. We made room for you at the table, so come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Shut up. Ain't nobody care about you. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Dude, I don't like this girl. To be completely honest. But how about I make some tea as well? Tea? Like sweet tea? Cause I'm southern. If it ain't sweet tea, I don't want it. Unless it's like some green tea or something. So, I don't know. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? For my cupcake? Yeah. What kind of cupcake? Ta-da! How do you even? Ooh, whoa! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated. I can't read. I have dyslexia. Decorated to look like little cats. White cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make. Oh. Poop. We used to make the ears. Poop. So cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Shut up. Well, you know, she got that little fang, really. You don't see my reaction right now, but I looked at the imaginary camera. Just hurry and take one. Shut up! I'll take my cupcake when I want to take my cupcake. Sayori grabs one first, the Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Is it really? Sayori talks with a mouthful and open eyes already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she like a yandere or something? Like a lolly yandere? Oh my god. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? What if I did not take a bite? Oop. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Duh. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this song before? Yandere made them for you or anything. She definitely made them for me. She's a yandere. She's still annoying though. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. I had to smack you. But not for here, you know, you baka. No, you dummy. Why are you such a sussy baka? What? Alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. It's a lot of reading. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. What's that? Oh, my cable. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Nerd. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. So every girl in this classroom likes me. Some form of fashion. Yeah, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. She's Yuri. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was forced to come here. Literally. I was forced. I was like, bribed. Why is it not working? It's not working again. I don't think this game's working. It's probably not. Hold on. I feel bad because I've been reading all this time. You don't even know what's happening. Well, at least it's back now. I was afraid of this question. Let's see. Let's see if it comes back. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by sorority. Your mom. Let me get some water. 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 Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sorry really seemed really happy here, so that's okay. I'll be embarrassed. I don't want to be here. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay. As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Your mama. Well, you know. I don't. To be honest, I can't stand in all that politics around the major clubs. There's politics. Why there be politics? Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, ain't that nice? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Shut up! Yuri also nods in agreement. Okay, I believe you, Yuri. I believe you. I was surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah. I would have never came if it was a literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events at the level that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? No. Yeah. We'll do our best. Looks into an imaginary camera. You know it. Shut up. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Well, I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So thanks. What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki had suddenly perked up. Oh man, don't tell me you're an anime geek too. You're a weeb. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. No. Nope. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She probably reads like War and Peace or something. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Her favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. So like Lord of the Rings. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Your word was, and telling a good story in such a form world is equally impressive. Oh. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to have reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Her mom. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh, do you? Do you? Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I don't care. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? No! Why? Because I never thought of that. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, you? Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could to the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Cause we picked up. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Monica! Get out of here. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, haters, shut up. Nobody can like you, Natsuki. Well, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a split second. Never mind. Your mom. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrappaper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So Sidles? Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not. She got the thing. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah. Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? Shut up. The time I try to be nice. The time I try to be nice. She shoots me now. Like, come on, man. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Gay. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What? Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Sayori, so airheaded. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Shut up. Isn't that right, Lynx? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. Bro, why are they all looking at me like that? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Shut up. Ain't nobody like me. Thanks. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. I probably would be too, because I'm a simp. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision like this? Just say you don't want to join. That's it. Writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. These three, maybe. This one, eh, mixed feelings. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Bro, get off me. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, that would be super good. Shut up! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meetings on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Lynx, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's probably how she loves her. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? They are pretty mediocre. I suck at reading. I suck at English. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Your mom! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lynx, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Shut up. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know, will you? It's four girls, basically all. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Perhaps. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. Do we actually get to write it? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poems the most. What? Tone. Uncontrollable. Contamination. Parfait. Passion. I don't know. Desire. Doki Doki. Tenacious. Unrequited. What does that mean? Let's look it up. Unrequited. Of a feeling especially loved, not returned or rewarded. Like it. Music. Suicide. I don't know. Lucky. Vivacious? What does that mean? Vivacious. Vivacious. Attractively, lively, and animated. Typically used of a woman. So that's Sayori. Nope. Philosophy. Pure. Anime. So when they jump up, is that like, I'm excited because I use the word extraordinary. Happiness. Depression. Congruent. Vertigo. Bro, how long are these episodes? Oh. Hi again, Lynx. What's up? Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Run away on us. Oh ho ho ho. Nah, don't worry. Nah. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promises. You're welcome, Yuri. You're welcome. I like you at least. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of commitment for you. Yeah, I have commitment issues. Making dive head first into literature, we're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Natsuki. Get your bubblegum dum-dum looking at. So he told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. No. They're all dumb. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. No, I'm just here to hang out. Natsuki, you certainly have the big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What kind of manga you have? Attack on Titan? Bleach? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It is. It's literature. It's culture. Welcome back. Manga is culture. Don't let anyone ever tell you what else. Manga is literature. Thank you. Please come again. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat as she should. She doesn't deserve to talk to me. I'm too good for her. Don't worry, guys. Lynx always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Because you forced me to do it. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Thank you. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you. I feel good about you. So Yuri, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hey. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yes. No, we're not. I don't like her. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lynx can become good friends too. Yeah. Ooh. Sayori. Dumb. Dot dot dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? What is it? Is it a cookie? I like cookies. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. No, you can't. You can't leave me hanging like that, man. Come on. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? You give it to me. Give it. Let me have it. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. When are you ever thinking? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Yo. Well, here. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. For you, Yuri, I will be happy. This is How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book, even though I probably don't want to do it. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Thank you. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to give off some scheduled activity for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation at the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki was roaming around in the closet. I don't want to talk to Natsuki. To be honest, I want to know Yuri. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the book cover. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. Poop. Doogie. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks off the book and looks at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. You don't say that! I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you had 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Sure. Huh, I see. You gotta play off cool, you gotta play it mellow. You know, you gotta look dumb, you gotta look oblivious, you know? There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She likes you. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov Yukrovich. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl, high school, who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of it. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Don't you love the dark? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ha 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 ha. Shut up. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lynx? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. I guess they do. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. True. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, keep going. I would like to hear more. Not again. I'm sorry. No. Keep going. It's fine. Break it. It's fine. No, break it. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. No. Keep going. It's fine. Break it. It's fine. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. See? Excellent choice of words. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Oh. And now? That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. No. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, is it fine? Is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. I need water again. Hold on. Water break. Spit water all over me. Ooh. Oh man. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Yee. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. so oh, so cute. Literally. I mean here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against ears, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Wow. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides in on her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Are you ready? No. You got protection? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be to keep up with her. That's okay. She's looking at us. Sorry. I got really distracted. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thanks. We continue to read. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the pages before me, so I turn it on my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page was almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Yeah. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your own mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Lynx, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ooh. Ooh. What do you think, Wackus Bunkus? Go now. Ooh. You naughty Wackus Bunkus. What are you saying? All of a sudden. Okay, everyone. She had to come right in the moment. She had to ruin the moment. I think it's about time we share today's poems. We haven't shared the poems with each other yet. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sparred from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases his hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Let's read it with her. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Okay, alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah, of course I did. Shoddy. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Shut up! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the hand, Monica's photo in a composition notebook. I can understand Monica's pristine handwriting from where I can see. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reading into the backs. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem to first? I don't know. Did I do Monica or something? What if? We'll go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Hi. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, do you hear that? Got exceptional, boys. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. I can read her mind? You really didn't do anything wrong here. Since when can I read her mind? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha 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 ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? None. Your use of imaginary and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It was actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. We're in, boys. He traces her finger along the total words as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. I don't understand a word you're saying. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Yeah. Sure. Not just finding them, but putting them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah, I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased. No, biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought processes behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Is that a semicolon? Yeah, calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Click outside poem to continue. That looks pretty good. I don't understand poems, but yeah, that's pretty good. I'm sorry, that's such terrible handwriting. You write in cursive. I don't even know how to write in cursive. Oh, but it took you a long time. It did not take me a long time to read. I read that pretty fast. Considering I don't know how to read cursive. I think I read that pretty fast. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It is pretty. I like it. It's different. It's new. Anyways, I think we're gonna have to save here, boys. I want to play a different game for a little bit. Yeah, let's save. Save here. Okay. Yeah, let me play. Hold on. Let's exit this. Actually, I kind of want to open the beta, Battlefield beta, and play that for a little bit. Got a vibe, yeah. Baby, are you here for the ride? Come on, man. The beta's not opening. Is the beta closed or something? Let's see. Should it be closed? Why is it not working? Hold on. Well, if it doesn't work, I'll probably end the stream here. Because it is pretty late. Got a vibe, yeah. Baby, are you here for the ride? No, I don't think it's working. Yeah, let's probably end the stream here anyways. I'm not gonna have no outro music. Just end the stream. So yeah. I'll probably play Blood Hunt tomorrow or something. I don't know.